Welcome back to No Man's Land and the Everything Challenge. Just driving over our forklift to a bit spilly, to our cow area so we can lift some straw bales up. Last episode we put in the horses and the pigs, and we still have some organisation to do. All our tractors are strewn about. First thing we need to do is to grab the straw shredder and deliver some straw into all of our new places, like particularly the horses, pigs, and into the cows. Let's grab the, I don't know, should we grab the JCB for this? Something big and strong. Alright, so let's lower the back down. If I can remember how to do it. There it goes. And we'll use that forklift to lift a bale into there. We'll have to do this 3 times, I think, and then all the spares can be put into the shed at the end. I don't know how strong this forklift is. We just bought it. I wonder if it has enough strength to lift 3 bales. It does. Okay, that's good news. So we only need 1 for now. When we move the pile to the other side, we can do it 3 at a time. So let's get this put into all of the different enclosures, and then we can move on to something else. And we'll just use the forklift to run this last one over. Yeah, a little bit of education there. It seems that the pigs take straw via a solid bale. The horse's trigger is not in the building, it's actually outside the building. You can run down there and see it. So even though the unload point is in the middle here, that's really only for food. That's for the hay and the oats and stuff like that. The trigger point for the straw is over here. The horses don't make slurry like the rest do. It's just an artifact, I believe, of the fitness scale of the horse. I'm doing some reading on that. I've never done horses before. But yeah, the cows were quite easy to do. Had to fight the TMR machine at one point. I've noticed it's a little bit hilly around here, so I'm just going to do a quick smoothing exercise and hopefully can get rid of some of those bumps. So we'll increase the strength. And hopefully we can get rid of some of these ridges that are happening because of all the placement of all these buildings. So hopefully that will help a bit. And we'll do it over here as well, where this little hill is there. And just go around all our buildings, flattening them out. So seems to be good. So I think we'll leave our forklift over in this side of the world for now. I've noticed that the shredder here is tipping backwards when it's parked, so we may have to leave a tractor over here. In fact, I think we can leave the Massey Ferguson over here with its short tires. It's a slightly smaller tractor, and so it will fit in these buildings a lot better. So we'll just leave that attached. Looks like all our supplies are good, but now that we've got so many bale type things, we are going to have to be a little bit more vigilant when it comes to getting the well, that really is out of control. We'll have to be vigilant about getting grass fields done. And talking of which, let's do that. So up there is our tree line, and we own all the way across there, that whole hill. And I want to finish off our planting season by using that area. So we're talking all of this space up here. What we have done so far, if we look at the calendar, is we have done all these oats, corn, flowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beet, sugarcane. We have not got cotton in the ground right now. Sorghum, grapes, and olives, but we don't have poplar. So we've got a couple of months to do poplar, and we have done all of the new premium stuff. It's not planting season yet for wheat and barley, but we will be making fields for those and for canola over the next couple of episodes. So each one of these, probably August, September, October, we'll get a field made for it. At the same time as we'll kind of be fighting ourselves for harvesting to start beginning as well. So poplar, I believe, I hope I'm not wrong here, I believe it has to be on a made field. You can't just plant poplar on normal ground. I am going to double check that though, because I don't want to make the mistake of having to make a field when it's not necessary. So let's run up to the shop. We don't have any way of getting poplar on the ground. We're going to have to rent something. Oh, we should dump off the stump grinder. Love this JCB, it's super fast. Our timber pile is slowly dwindling. That pile was much bigger than that was. Our money's going up as well. So let's hire the forestry machines, and we'll hire the planter. $26,000. How much is it to lease? It's $1,000. Yeah, we'll just lease it. We probably could have bought it, but we don't really need to. And then pallets of poplar. Where is that? There it is, poplar. So we'll get probably a fair few of these. 2, 3, 4. And we'll load this up, and hopefully it'll let us just do planting straight away. Normally when we're doing trees, we don't have to have a field, so hopefully this is going to be the same. We'll try to pick up that poplar that's right behind us. There it goes. My plan is to do it up on the ridge here. This JCB's got so much horsepower, it's awesome. Need to get rid of this stump. I think we'll do it, yeah, way at the top. And ooh, there's a log there. I think we'll do it. Actually, let's skip away from the grass. My plan is for the grass is to extend it as a rectangle. So let's make the poplar farm roughly here. It'll be parallel with the olives, and there's only one little tree there that's in the way. So we might as well start kind of parallel to the end of the field here. And let's see if we can do this. And we can. Awesome. No, we cannot. That's not working. So let's grab the New Holland and we'll put a plow on it. We'll sacrifice the grass. There's plenty of grass across the entire property. So we can afford to plow it. And let's get a field made and we'll get some poplar down. I just noticed that it's 6 o'clock, so rather than trying to do this into the night, I'm just going to call it the end of the day here. We'll do the standard water and stone things, and I'll see you in the morning with a new day. Welcome to July. I went around, did all the gold, all the water. Also grabbed the forklift and moved a lot of the pallets off of the spawn points. Looks like a lot of things have germinated. This is our, what is this? Sorghum. So let's run up to the fields. I wonder if we've got any buds on our olives yet. Not really seeing anything obvious. Yeah, this is probably a good slope for the poplar. It's quite steep. I assume the harvester will be able to deal with it. So as I go along, I'll cut down any trees. I'm trying to avoid most of them. We'll start to the right hand side of this one, I guess. I'm going to reserve the top for grass and for probably a production, actually. We need to create fields, which is Y. Alright, let's get a field made.
I took the chance, I lost it all. This is how to remove a bearing wall. Is there a way to get to you? There's so many things that I'm willing to do. I'm building it up and then I break it down, and it's all just because of you. You are the one to whom I'll always be bound, and there's nothing I'd rather do. Do you want me to find you? 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 Find you? In this little game of hide and seek, where you heading tonight? I want you to see that I'm building it up and I'm breaking it down, and it's all just because of you. You are the one to whom I'll always be bound, and there's nothing I'd rather do. Do you want me to find you? Do you want me to find you? Do you want me to find you?
I think this is going to be the last stripe. This is definitely a big enough field for grass. We're definitely going to have to make sure we have plenty of grass and hay now that we have so many animals. Goal right up here at the top here is to put in the iron mine, or it's one of the possible locations for the iron mine. The other option is to put it way out north so we don't really see it anymore. How straight I made that line then. That's fine. I'm deliberately leaving a big gap between these two. The JCB seems to be going pretty good with just one pallet of the poplar. I don't know how far it gets. I'm not going to make the field much bigger than that for now, but maybe next year I'll double its width and we'll get a little bit more closer to the olives there. Through here, I'm actually going to sacrifice it and turn it into a road. So once this is being cut, this will actually get turned into a dirt road right across here. My plan is to put my house right in here. The living out of a bus situation isn't really going the way it should. So I was thinking about putting just a nice house up here on the hill. So we'll have to clear this out. So something like that. And we'll put a nice balcony around it and all that type of thing. So yeah, we'll have to find somewhere that's relatively flat. And then we can look over our land. I'm not sure which house we'll use. Yeah, probably this one. This one looks kind of appropriate to look over a distance like that. I think it's an interesting. I want quite a big one. Not really a log cabin. I don't. Oh, maybe that might actually be half decent. Yeah, I actually want something quite big. So yeah, this might be quite good. We'll put something up there, and then we'll need a road. So we'll have a road that comes around the front, and then turns around here, and then comes around here. Yeah, and looks over the property. I think this end looks a little bit flatter than the other end, so it'll probably be in here somewhere. But for now, this guy can go back into the shed. I am going to, since I have the chipper out, fix the 2 stumps that are in the road right here. I'm not going to get rid of the ones where we felled the trees. They're fine. But there's one right here. So we'll turn the camera angle around. So try not to. There we go. If you just tap it, it doesn't destroy the texture. And we'll get the last one. Oops. All right. Get these put away. We'll check on the JCB, see how it's going. There should be some space here somewhere. Yeah, we can squeeze the plow into here. We're not really using the cultivator much. I don't think we'll sell it though. We'll keep it just in case. And the chipper can go probably over here. Alright, let's go check on the JCB. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. It still has 1,000 litres left, so there's no way we're going to use all those pallets up. But we'll keep them in storage. We'll at some point pick them up and put them away. But that will be it for this episode. We've got all the straw filled up in the cow, horse and pig barns. And yeah, we've got our poplar planted, which I believe means we've got all of the crops in the ground that we can at this point of the year. We'll have to in, is it July? So in August, we will have to get the canola in the ground, and then also the wheat and barley in new fields. The fields we just made, actually, that grass field up there, actually might be a really good wheat crop field. And then there's productions. So there's not that many productions left. There's just the iron production and cereal factory, which we can put down. And the big thing that's missing, which is kind of obvious, is chickens. You know what? We can put the chickens probably in straight away. I think there's space down here by the grapevines. I think we can just squeeze them in just here, actually, just there. So let's finish the day off by putting down some chickens. Chickens. Yeah, should be pretty good to get in here. Do we own the land? Oh, we own the land out here. So yeah, let's keep it simple and make this our little chicken area over here. Am I going to regret that? No, it's nice and flat. It's a good place for it. Unless we can squeeze it in. Right. No, it's going to be in the path there. But yeah, actually right here is pretty good. So we need to be able to drop stuff off and pick stuff up. So there's a lot of a hill here, so I don't want to destroy the hill. Yeah, but I think right here. We'll turn this around. Let the chickens see the view. And put that right about there. And we will fill that up with chickens. We'll get some semi-mature ones. And then we'll get a whole lot of... Actually, I think we'll get 120 of those. And then we'll fill it up with another 120 of the juveniles. And get one rooster for the fun of it. And that will build up over time. We need to deliver it some food. I believe that the worst thing to put in is sorghum, because basically it's the rate that it comes off the field. You want to use a crop where it has a high yield, and sorghum particularly comes off at the lowest rate. Actually, we can use the green one here. Actually, we can drop those stones. And yeah, so if you look at the worth of these things, basically the price you get is the more yield you get, because this is about 600, 500, and then see how this is really high, which means that its yield is low, and to make up for that, the price is high. So barley actually looks like it's the best one to choose, and we actually have nowhere to put the barley. There's no crop that takes it except for flour. So let's use barley to feed the chickens, and then we can call it the end of the day. Probably only get about 6,000, because I don't think... Actually, I'll take a fair bit more, and I can always return it. But I'm pretty sure it won't take 15,000. There we are, get some barley into the chickens. Not a bad place for them, I think. The good use of hilly terrain. It's one of the productions which doesn't get affected too much by hill. I have to do a little bit of terraforming over here, I think. We'll just make the whole area asphalt, since that's what the grain silo has. So we'll just asphalt out to there and leave that stripe. And yeah, I think I might do this, and then we'll have a proper asphalt unloading area over there. And so they'll be producing eggs, and then those eggs can go off to the bakery. We won't need that many chickens, because the only thing using them is the bakery for cake reasons. So we'll start that building up. And with the poplar in the ground, I can see the GCB just about to finish. I bet that was the very last line. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you next time on the Everything Challenge as we finish off planting all of the different crops and have all of the different animals and productions. Thanks for watching.